My name is Phil Facey and I'd like to talk to you about DeeperThanBlue Unify. In this presentation, we're going to talk a bit about DeeperThanBlue Unify itself and why it was set up. We're also going to cover the services and benefits that we offer to clients, and then talk about our approach to quality, importantly, how we measure progress to make sure that we're heading in the right direction, and then our existing clients and collaborations. So, DeeperThanBlue Unify, or DTB Unify for short, is a business unit that was set up within the DTB group. It was founded by people with a passion for testing, spotting a gap in the market for quality test resources on projects. We're specialists in testing and we've worked in many different domains over the years, including retail, healthcare, finance, and many others. And we specialise in e-commerce solutions and use positive, collaborative working methods to get everybody working in the same direction to get the best out of everyone and improve processes and the best for the project. And every customer is different. So we offer a range of flexible specialist test services depending on the customer and the requirements of the project. And importantly, that optimizes project delivery, because if they can understand the quality of what's being delivered, they know how to make the next best steps. Also, it benefits the business directly, because if you're delivering a quality product, it's protecting the business from harm. We're a UK-based company. We're very driven and passionate about testing, and we use global resources to flex up and down and take advantage of extended working days using different time zones. We always act in the best interest of our client and staff. If you've got happy, appreciated staff providing authentic service and the client's happy with the authentic service that's being delivered, then that will be the best win-win for the project. So we focus on value for money and quality of service, and we always aim to get feedback on this and use it as a key KPI. So, what is our approach to quality? This is how do we actually work? Well, one of the things we do is we assess test maturity. It's understanding where testing is in a project at any given point. We're big advocates of test early, test often. The earlier you can test, the quicker you can find issues, the cheaper and more cost-effective they are to get resolved. For example, we can perform static analysis on requirement and acceptance criteria. So before any code has actually been delivered, then we can do the testing at that point, because if a specification needs to change, it's a lot easier to change it at that point. We also employ the use of automation to automate critical flows. We're strategic about automation, ensuring that core functionality is automated, but not over-automating and not having heavy, cumbersome automated test packs that are very, very heavy maintenance. And we're always constantly evaluating and constantly improving everything. One of the key things we focus on, one of our key mantras, is working toward defect prevention rather than defect detection. It's always better to not have the issues there than it is to find them later. If you adopt this approach, this leads to less bugs found later in the project, better quality delivered more quickly, more on timescales, more to plan, because we have clearer deliverables, because there's a lot of analysis gone in up front, and that ultimately brings in cheaper projects that are less stressful towards the end, and a much better working environment and clearer vision that everybody is on the same page and the business can release with confidence for quality assured. So it's the principle of quality and speed go hand in hand. By delivering better quality, deliveries can go quicker. So we have a client-focused, client-centric way of delivering our services. So the services that we deliver are the people. We can provide test consultants, manage from right the way up from program manager level to graduate level. And then we also have an off-site test bay where we've got multiple devices. We can be on-site if the client requires. We can be completely flexible, providing the technical staff that we supply. We've also got a technical solution that we deliver. This could be automation. We could write the automated testing for a customer and then hand it over to them. We're also very strong advocates of continuous delivery, particularly in today's rapidly changing business environment. New releases need to be put out quicker and they need to be as risk-free as possible, and it's continuous development. So we also work on process change to improve process. Other things we can do are bug hunts, manual testing, and we're always educating ourselves and our clients that we're working with and learning more. Some of the other services that we provide are the tools. These could be bug tracking tools, they could be automation test tools. Examples are Jira, Catalan, and there are other ones that actually do the testing with us. So API testing example could be Postman, and a whole array of other tools. Now, this delivers the project significant benefits, because if you do the testing up front and the testing early and you use that portfolio of services, then the project has an awareness of the risks and the issues. Now, this provides them with the information and the education to be able to make informed decisions. And that optimizes the project so it has got the ability to move forward in the best way it sees fit. It could release with confidence, or it could say, actually, these things need to be resolved before we can go to the next steps. And so it benefits the projects and keeps everything clear for the project as it moves forward. Of course, this directly benefits the business, because when products go live and it's exposed to the customer, particularly internet solutions such as e-commerce solutions where your shop front is 24/7, this provides brand and image protection if you're releasing quality products. It improves customer satisfaction. You get value for money because you've done all your testing up front and early, and you've produced business confidence right from the start of the project because the business are engaged throughout. And so it means that project costs don't completely go out of control, particularly towards go lives, as things can get quite critical. Then you've got the agility to adapt to market trends if you've done your testing early and you've got the information on where you are and what's happening, and that also links in with continuous integration and continuous development. And it produces a factual input to the business strategy and a reliable service. So when we're doing this testing, how do we measure progress? How do we know that we're going in the right direction? Well, we have got a test maturity matrix where we perform a test maturity review. So we assess that, and it's where the customer is at this point in time, and then how they can improve to get to the next areas. These are typically divided into two sections. One is quick wins. The other one is strategy changes. So the quick wins are things that can be done fairly quickly to make improvements. Others are perhaps longer term strategy changes for a shift in direction. And we always seek feedback from the business, and we work very closely with the teams to make sure that we can measure confidence and morale, and these things are always improving. Now, some of these changes to improve test quality and bring testing forward in a project, they may take time, and they may take practice to implement them effectively. So we keep on revising, and we keep on going through, and we keep measuring things so we can see how we're improving. So some of our existing clients at the moment are AJ Bell investment platform, Beauty Pie, which is online subscription makeup business, Anderton's Music, and Greencore Group. We're also keen to do collaborations, so we're talking to Google Digital Garage about providing workshops to upskill people in testing if they're creating their own websites, Udemy online courses to provide courses on testing, and Doris IT, who are a partner in supplying test resource. So that's an overview of DeeperThanBlue Unify. So thank you very much for listening, and please get in touch with us if you've got any further questions.